Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you on the platform of Exampur. I welcome you all guys in this very important session, Trigonometry Part 2. As you know, we have already covered Trigonometry Part 1, where I taught you some theory and we have done ample amount of questions. Now it's the turn of Trigonometry Part 2. We will continue the syllabus and we'll do a lot of important problems. So please do join, and once you join, do not forget to let me know by your comments as well about your joining. Please do join, and once you join, do not forget to let me know by your comments about your joining, guys. Trigonometry Part 2. So the agenda for today is Trigonometry Part 2. So let's quickly reach there where we have left yesterday. So today, guys, we will begin with a topic called as complementary angles. Hello, Harika. Hello, Gopinath. Very good evening. A very good evening, Shrivani. Very good evening to all the students, those who have joined. You all are highly welcomed over the platform, guys. Okay, keep it up. Well done. We will begin with the new topic today, guys. New topic, new subtopic. Yeah, new subtopic. And that subtopic is, complementary pairs. That subtopic is complementary pairs, guys. Very important subtopic, guys. Lot of questions based on this directly comes in the examination from trigonometry. Lot of questions directly based on this comes in the examination. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is, bacha. In any right angle triangle, one angle is always 90. In any right angle triangle, hello Prajwal, very good evening. In any right angle triangle, one angle is always 90. If I assume another as theta, so the third one is 90 minus theta. Agree? Agree? If I assume one angle as theta, then the third angle is 90 minus theta. Guys, if you write sine theta, what it is? If you write sine theta, my dear, what it is? You will say, sir, this is perpendicular, this is base, this is hypotenuse. So you will say, sir, sine theta is perpendicular over hypotenuse. Sine theta is perpendicular over hypotenuse. Okay? Now, if initially my eye was here. Initially my eye was here. Now my eye is here. Now, this perpendicular from here is acting as a base. From here, this perpendicular is acting as a base, and this is the hypotenuse. So can I say base upon hypotenuse is cos theta? So this is cos 90 minus theta. Because here the angle is 90 minus theta. Good evening, Mandhana. Very good evening, Mandhana. Skip this. Hello, Anupam Yadav. Good evening. Little bit up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If you see from here, guys, this perpendicular upon hypotenuse is basically, this is acting as a base and this is acting as a hypotenuse. So this is equal to cos 90 minus theta. So sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta because both are equal to perpendicular over hypotenuse. Because both are equal to perpendicular over hypotenuse. Now what is the results comes from here? The results comes from here is, if angles are complementary, means theta and 90 minus theta are complementary angles. Theta and 90 minus theta are complementary angles because sum of there is 90. Yeah, because their sum is 90. So if angles are complementary, then sine is equal to cos. So if angles are complementary, then sine is equal to cos. You can say, sir, sine A is equal to cos B. Sine A is equal to cos B if A plus B is 90. As simple as this. So if angles are complementary, then sine A is equal to cos B. So if angles are complementary, because these are complementary angles. If angles are complementary, then sine A is equal to cos B. Lot of examples based over this. So if A plus B is 90, if A plus B is 90, then sine A is equal to cos B. Similarly, tan A is equal to cot B. Similarly, sec A is equal to cosec B. If A plus B is equal to 90, guys, then tan A is equal to cot B, sin A is equal to cos B, and sec A is equal to cosec B. For example, sin 10 is equal to cos 80 because they are complementary angles. Similarly, tan 20 is equal to cot 70 because they are complementary angles. Similarly, sec 15 is equal to cosec 75 because they are complementary angles. So this is the logic, guys. This is the logic. I hope you got it. So when the angles are complementary, then sine is equal to cos, tan is equal to cot, and sec is equal to cosec. What extra? Here, you know tan and cot are inverse as well. Tan and cot are inverse as well. So cot B can be written as 1 upon tan B. Guys, in these, only this pair is inverse as well. Only this pair is inverse because inverse of sine is cosec and inverse of sec is cos. Here, both inverse are also there. So we can form one more property that tan A into tan B is 1. If angles are complementary, then tan A into tan B is 1, or cot A into cot B is also 1. If angles are complementary, then tan A into tan B is 1, as well as cot A into cot B is also 1. I hope this is absolutely clear now. Yeah? This is absolutely clear now, guys. Complementary pairs. This is being called as complementary pairs. Do some questions, then I will extend this topic. Some very, very important questions will come. Easy, moderate, tricky. Some very, very important questions will come. Tan is equal to cot means angles are complementary. If tan is equal to cot, this 100% means angles are complementary. If tan is equal to cot, this 100% means angles are complementary. So you will say, sir, 5x minus 10, the first angle, plus the second angle, 5y plus 20 is equal to 90. 5x plus 5y plus 10 is 90. 5x plus 5y is 80. Take 5 common, x plus y is 80. So x plus y is 60. If tan is equal to cot, this means, if tan is equal to cot, this ultimately means that angles are complementary. So sum of there should be equal to 90 degree. What is the mean of complementary angles? Their sum is equal to 90 degree. Let's move on. Lot of questions, guys. We will, I think, do today 20 to 30 questions. Okay, just a little bit more, guys. Just a bit more. Make one more heading. Make one more heading as trigonometric identities. Trigonometric. The deep inside it, I will go in the next session, but at least you should be knowing it. Identities. Identities means which are always true. Which is always true. Identity. Identity means always true, no exception. Identity means always true, no exception. There are three identities. There are three identities. First is sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Second is sec square theta minus tan square theta is also 1. And third identity is cosec square theta. Why it is leaving board? Minus cot square theta is also equal to 1. So these three are the identities. These three are the identities that sin square theta plus cos square theta is always 1. Sec square theta minus tan square theta is always equal to 1. And cosec square theta minus cot square theta and cosec square theta minus cot square theta is also equal to 1. Independent of theta. Whatever theta is, independent of theta. Independent of theta. Means whatever is the theta, 10, 15, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, this identity will always hold true. This identity will always hold true. Whatever is the theta, for whatever is the theta, these will always hold true, guys. Okay, always true. What is this overwriting happened automatically? Always true. Always true. Now let's try to make some questions. And I will go deep as well bit later on. I will go deep as well bit later on. Guys, you know that identity is with sec and tan. Identity is with sec and tan. So apply identity and complementary together. I'm writing cot 31 as tan 59. It's complementary pair. I'm writing cot 31 as tan 59. It's complementary pair. Minus 2 by 3. Sin 90 is 1. Minus 3. Guys, tan 56 into tan 34 are complementary. If A plus B is 90, then tan A into tan B is 1. If A plus B is 90, then tan A into tan B is 1. So, can I say here it is square? So, 1 ka square into y is equal to y by 3. Sec square theta minus tan square theta is always 1 because it's an identity. Sec square theta minus tan square theta is always 1 because it is identity. Six minus 2 by 3. 18 minus 2, 16 by 3 is equal to 3 by plus y by 3. 16 by 3 is equal to 9 plus 10 y by 3. Y is 16 by 10, 8 by 5. By is 16 by 10, 8 by 5. All of you were correct. All of you were correct, guys. All of you are absolutely correct, guys. All of you are absolutely correct. Now you have to only do one thing, guys. Whatever the question comes, you have to just quickly solve them. There is only you can feel the doubt in one or two questions, but they will come in the last. You would not be able to make one or two questions, guys. Rest all you can make. So make sure if from here 15 questions come, at least 13 you make by yourself. At least 13 you make by yourself. In one or two problem you will get stuck. Doable. Cot square 63. इसका इलाज करेंगे अभी. Okay. Cot square 63. Here it is sec square 55. So if it is sec square 55, guys, you know, sec 55 can get cancelled out with cos 55. Sec 55 can get cancelled out with cos 55. So, why not? You know the complementary pair of sine is cos. You know the complementary pair of sine is cos. So, write sine 35 as cos square 55. Angles complementary. Angles are complementary. Sine and cos are complementary. 35 and 55 are complementary. Plus cos square 55. Sec square 55. 1 minus sec square theta. 1 minus sec square theta. Again the use of identity. Sec square theta minus tan square theta is 1. So what is 1 minus sec square theta? My dear, 1 minus sec square theta is minus tan square theta. 99% of the students do the error over here. 1 minus sec square theta is minus tan square theta, and 99% of the students do the error over here. So take it as minus tan square 63. Now everything will get sorted out. Everything will get sorted out now. Cot 63. 2 times of cos square 55. Sec square 55. Minus tan square 63. Cos 55, sec 55 will cancel out. Cot 63, tan 63 will get cancelled out. Minus 2 is the answer. Is it clear? The thought process, guys, you have to think like this. Yeah? I'm taking it from the very basic, guys. Even those who are learning the trigonometry for the first time today, you can also think. Isn't it? You guys can also think, guys. Very good, very good. Anupam, Shrivani, Harika, Gopinath, Prajwal, and all others. Is it clear to all? Is it clear to all? Well done. Let's move on. Guys, we have to do a lot of questions today. Yeah. We have to do a lot of questions, so little bit pace up. Yeah. Now I will take fast explanations. Now I will take fast explanations. Yeah. Cot A into cot B is 1. Obviously, if cot A into cot B is 1, which means angles are complementary. If angles are complementary, tan A into tan B is 1, so cot A into cot B is also 1. So if it is saying that cot A into cot B is 1, you have to identify that angles should be complementary. Angles should be complementary, so sum of the angles should be equal to 90. 3A is equal to 90. A comes out to be 30 degree. Wow, well point. Very well point, guys. Very, very well point, yeah. So what is cos square? 2A is 60. 60. Sin square 30 plus sec square 60. I'm assuming that a lot of you remember the values. I'm assuming that a lot of you remember the values. Cos 60. What is cos 60? The cos 60 is 1 by 2. Yeah, 1 by 2. 1 by 2 ka square 1 by 4. Sin 30 also 1 by 2. 1 by 2 ka square 1 by 4. Sec 60. Cos 60 1 by 2, so sec 62. 2 ka square 4. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is 1 by 2. 4 and a half, that is 9 by 2. 4 and a half, that is 9 by 2. Answer. Well done, Srivani and Harika. Well done, Srivani and Harika. Well done, well done, well done. Keep it up. So it is only about putting the values correctly. It is only about putting the values correctly. And look at the complementary pair, guys. Sin 30, cos 60. 30 and 60 are complementary pair, and sin and cos are equal. That is why, see, their values are also equal. That is why, see, their values are also equal. Sin 30 is equal to cos 60. Sin 30 is equal to cos 60. Let's move. Minimum 15 questions. Apart from theory. Minimum 15 questions apart from theory. You are taking too much of time. Sin 21x upon y. Okay. Sin 69 can be written as cos 21. So that the complete problem becomes the cos. So that the complete problem becomes the cos. So now the problem is sec 21 minus cos 21. Now make a triangle for 21 degree. Make a triangle for 21 degree. Make a triangle for 21 degree. Sine is given as x upon y. So perpendicular over hypotenuse. Sine is given as x upon y. Sine is perpendicular over hypotenuse. Sine is perpendicular over hypotenuse. So perpendicular is x, hypotenuse is y. So base is under root of y square minus x square. So base is under root of y square minus x square. What is sec 21? Hypotenuse upon base. Hypotenuse upon base. And what is cos 21? Base upon hypotenuse. Inverse. Inverse over k o over. Take the LCM. Y under root of y square minus x square. So here y will come in the LCM because this is already there. So y into y is y square. And here y is there, so it will come in the product minus of y square minus x square. Under root will become the complete number. Under root will become the complete number. So when you solve it, y square will get cancelled out and x square will remain. x square over y under root of y square minus x square. X square over y under root of y square minus x square. X square over y under root of y square minus x square. All are looking same. All are looking same. X square over y under root of y square minus x square. Got it? Everyone clear, guys? Clear to everyone? Clear to everyone? Only thing is, you need to write 69 as sine 69 as cos 21. Only thing is, you need to write sine 69 as cos 21. Perfect. Let's move on. Complementary is among the easiest topic, guys. Just these 15 examples with me, and you even need not to do the practice again. Just these 15-20 examples, whatever I take it in the class, only these are sufficient. Nothing to do practice, guys, after that. No need to do any other practice after that. It's full and final. It's full and final. "24 and 66 are complementary. 24 and 66 are complementary. So you can write, okay, the complementary of sec is cosec. The complementary of sec is cosec. So your question will become cosec square 24 plus complementary of tan is cot. Guys, is this is your problem? Is this is your problem? Updated problem? Sine 24 is given as m upon sine 24 is given as m upon perpendicular is m, hypotenuse is 1 plus m square. If I take it 1 square plus m square, will you mind? If I take it 1 square plus m square, will you mind? No, I think. P chi square plus b chi square. Under root of p chi square plus b chi square, so base is 1. Hypotenuse is under root of p chi square plus b chi square. P chi square is there, 1 chi square is 1, so 1. Answer. Find out the answer. Cosec 24. Cosec is hypotenuse upon perpendicular. So 1 plus m square under root upon m ka whole square. Cot 24. Base upon perpendicular. Base upon perpendicular. Over. Over. So 1 plus m square over m square plus 1 by m. Take the LCM m square. So 1 plus m square and m it will give m. So m into 1 m. So 1 plus m square plus m. 1 plus m square plus m upon m square. So guys, isn't it the complementary pair is simple? However, it's important as well. Okay? Just by today's session, just by doing today's session, guys, you will never require doing any other questions. You will never require doing any other questions. It's going to be all over today only. It's going to be all over today only. Okay? So let's move on. One more of such type. The last opportunity for you to make it. The last opportunity for you to make it. Complementary pair is going to be all over today. Sine 13 is A by B. What is sec 13 minus sine 55? Convert everything into 13. Sec 13 and sine 77 can be written as cos 13. It's pretty easy. It's the same as the I think older to older one. Yeah, it's the same as the older to older one. Now, sine 13 is A upon B. A is perpendicular, B is hypotenuse, so base is under root of B square minus A square. What is sec? Hypotenuse upon base. Hypotenuse upon base. And what is cos? Base upon hypotenuse. It's inverse. Exactly the same like the previous one. Previous to previous one. Exactly the same to the previous to previous one. A square by B under root of B square minus A square. So, it's kind of I should have given it as a homework to you. A square by B. I should have given this as a homework to you. We should have saved 3 to 4 minutes. We could have saved 3 to 4 minutes. No issues. Nevertheless, we will extend the session by 3 to 4 minutes. Let's move on. Okay, I will take up this later on. Let's finish it off more things first. Let's finish it off more things first. Angles are complementary, then 10A into 10B is 1. Angles complementary 1. Angles complementary 1. And 1060 is root 3. Angles are complementary 10A into 10B1. Angles are complementary 10A into 10B1. 783 complementary 1. 2367 complementary 1. 60 value we know root 3. So root 3. Well done all. Quickly do some more easy questions. Infinite GP. It's independent question, guys. It's an independent question. How many of you remember from the class 12 sum of an infinite GP? Sum of an infinite GP. It is A upon 1 minus R, where A is the first term and R is the common ratio. Where A is the first term, R is the common ratio. Where A is the first term, R is the common ratio. So it's an infinite GP. Increasing by sine square every time. Increasing by the product of sine square every term. Increasing by the product of sine square every term. Yeah. First into sine square theta is sine square theta. Sine square theta into sine square theta is sine ki power 4 theta. So there is a continuous multiplication of sine square theta. There is a continuous multiplication of sine square theta. It is being called as infinite GP. A, the first term is 1. Common ratio is continuous multiplication of sine square theta. 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta. Answer is sec square theta. It was a bit different from the previous one. It was a bit different from the previous one. Let's back to the complementary pairs. Let's back to the complementary pairs. 1. 1. No. 0. It's a trap. It's a trap. There is not cos A into cos B is not 1. Yeah. There is nothing like cos A into cos B is 1. That is only valid for tan A into tan B and cot A into cot B. So we cannot solve this, but provided somewhere in between cos 90 would be there. Provided somewhere in between cos 90 would be there, and cos 90 is 0, and 0 multiplied by any number, and 0 multiplied by any number is 0. We are able to solve it only because because it was cos 90 is there. If someone will say you cos 1, cos 2 up to cos 89, could you give the answer? If someone will ask you cos 1, cos 2, cos 3, cos 4 up to cos 89, what would be the answer? You will say, no, we don't know. Cannot be determined. Cannot be determined. C and D. Because in cos there is no such relation. That relation of complementary angles cot A into cot B is 1 and tan A into tan B is 1 is only in case of tan and cot. Is only in case of tan and cot. Listen me very carefully. That relation cot A into cot B is 1 and tan A into tan B is 1 is only valid in these two cases. It is not over here. Cannot be determined. C and D. Got it, everyone? Please do say. Okay. Well done. Well done. Guys, as you know, if angles are complementary, then sin A is equal to cos B. Squaring both sides, sin square A is equal to cos square B. Squaring both sides, sin square A is equal to cos square B. By the help of identity, cos square B can be written as 1 minus sin square B. Cos square theta is 1 minus sin square theta. So if angles are complementary, then sin square A plus sin square B is 1. If angles are complementary, then sin square A plus sin square B is 1. Similarly, if I have converted this into cos, it will become cos square A plus cos square B will also be equal to 1. Cos square A plus cos square B is going to be equal to 1 as well. When angles are complementary. When angles are complementary. When angles are complementary, then sin square A plus sin square is B is 1 and cos square A plus cos square B is also 1. Oh. Oh. So I think today we will not need to take any theory. 15 minutes are there. 5 to 7 questions. 5 to 7 questions. Because the whisker is there in the last. A whisker is there in the last. A mark question. Just do 5 to 7 questions, guys. I would be really happy. If angles are complementary, sin square A plus sin square B forms 1. So first and last will form 1. So can I say 2 terms will give 1? 2 terms will give 1? Like 2 terms will give a value of 1. So isn't it that like I have to calculate the number of terms? Isn't it that I have to calculate the number of terms? The formula for calculating the number of terms is last minus first over common difference plus 1. The formula for calculating the number of terms is last minus first over common difference plus 1. What is the last term? 89. What is the first term? 1. What is the common difference? 4 plus 1. 88 by 4 plus 1. 22 plus 1, 23 are the number of terms. 23 are the number of terms. 23 are the number of terms. Okay, 2 terms give a 1. 2 terms give 1, 1. So 23 term. Okay, 1 term will give 1 by 2. Let me do the mathematics for you. So 23 terms will give you. So 23 terms will give you 23 into 1 by 2, which is 11 and a half. Okay, I hope you must have enjoyed it. You might have enjoyed it. Okay, sine square 45. The people who are interested in the sine square 45, let me tell you, sine square 45 is already included. Do you know how? Do you know how? Because I've taken one term as equal to 1 by 2. So sine square 45 would be somewhere in between. And the value of sine square 45 is also 1 by 2. So it is already included. No need to worry about it. No need to worry about it, guys. Don't worry about sine 45. I know it's not in the pair. Sine 45 is not in the pair. But we have already taken its consideration. That for us, one term is equal to 1 by 2. And sine 45 is also 1 by 2. Yeah. Good one. Let's move on. Guys, first term is 5, last is 90. But 5 and 90 are not complementary pair. But 5 and 90 are not complementary pair. So 5 and 85 are complementary pair. So break the question into 2 parts. So break the question into 2 parts. Because 5 and 85 are complementary pair. 5 and 85 are complementary pair. So this is the first term for you. This is the last term for you. Its value we will add it individually. Whatever is the value of sine 90, we will add it individually. So what you will say, sir, calculate the number of terms. Number of terms is last minus first over common difference plus 1. 85 minus 5 over common difference of 5 plus 1. 80 by 5 is 16 plus 1, 17. Number of terms is 17. Number of terms is 17. So answer of this portion is 17 by 2. Because 2 terms give 1. So 17 terms will give 17 by 2. 2 terms give 1. So 17 terms will give 17 by 2. and I have to add sine 90, which is 1 individually as well. So 19 by 2, 9, 1 by 2 is the answer. 9, 1 by 2 is the answer. Let me see my PPT. If there are a lot of questions, or because I want to discuss that question today as well. Very highly updated PPTs, guys. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can reach to that question. I can reach to that question, guys, very soon. No issues. We are bang on the time. We are bang on the time, guys. We are doing very good in terms of time. Let's move on. 12 to 13 minutes, we can increase, like 12 minutes is for there. Sine is equal to cos means angles are complementary. If sine is equal to cos means angles are complementary. If sine is given equal to cos means angles are complementary. You will say, sir, x plus 30 is plus x is equal to 90. The first angle plus the second angle is equal to 90 degree. The first angle plus the second angle is equal to 90 degree. 2x is equal to 60, x is 30. 2x is equal to 60, x is equal to 30. Sec 30. Remember the values, guys, with me. Cos 30, root 3 by 2, sec 30, 2 by root 3. Cosec 30, sin 30, 1 by 2, cosec 30, 2. Cot 30, tan 30, root 3, so cot 30, tan 30, 1 by root 3, so cot 30, root 3. Two plus 2 root 3 divided by root 3. Root 3 minus 2. Is it in the options? No. So rationalize it. If this is not in the options, then rationalize it. If this is not in the options, then rationalize it by root 3 plus 2. So, two root 3 plus 2 3 just 6 plus 4 plus 4 root 3 divide by root 3, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 4 minus 1. 3 minus 4 minus 1, guys. 3 minus 4 minus 1. 6 root 3 plus 10 divide by minus root 3. Really? Okay. Should I take something common? Okay. I'm taking something common. Take 2 common. So minus 2 by root 3. So if you take 2 common, 5 will come from here and 3 will come from here. Obviously, there was only one negative option. There was 2 negative actually, basically. There was 2 negative, but the correct negative is the last one. There was 2 negative, but the correct negative is the last one. There was 2 negative, but the correct negative was the last one. Only calculation was there. Two more questions. Pretty fast. I will solve it fatafat, guys. I will not give you too much time this time. I have maximum 7 minutes and I will do 2 questions. I have maximum 7 minutes. I will do 2 questions. Okay. Sec, cosec, sin, cos. I'm converting them into a single identity. I'm converting them into a single identity so that they can cancel out each other. I'm converting them into a single thing so that they can cancel out each other. Writing sin 81 as cos 9. So cos, cos. Convert here everything into sec, sec. Sec 9. So 2 cos 9 into 2 sec 9. Because I want to cancel out something. Now I want to cancel out something. So I've written sin 81 as cos 9 complementary pair and cosec 81 as sec 9 complementary pair. Now cos 9 and sec 9 will cancel out each other. Here sin 56 upon cos 34 plus cos 25 upon sin 65. Inverse na? Inverse. What a great question. Cos 9 sec 9 will get cancelled out. 4. Angles are complementary. Sin and cos are equal to each other. Angles are complementary. Sin and cos are equal to each other. Angles are complementary. Sin and cos are equal to each other. Will cancel out each other. Angles are complementary. Sin and cos are equal to each other. Will cancel out each other. 4 by 2, 2 is the answer. 4 by 2, 2 is the answer. Just 5 minutes more. Please, I insist. I have one more session coming. Okay, the last question of the day and among the best question of the day. Let's try it. The last question of the day and the best question of the day as well. What a beautiful. This is CGL asked, guys. Do you know? Can you believe it? CGL asked this question. Five marks for it. The one who will do will get 5 marks for it. However, it's not at all difficult. Guys, how can you convert a sum into a product? How can you convert a sum into a product? Over. To convert a sum into a product, you need to take inverse. To convert a sum into product, you need to take inverse. Because like A plus B, if you can write this as 1 upon A plus 1 upon B, then only the product will come, na? Common sense. If you take its inverse, then only the product can come. Otherwise, there is no possibility to bring the product. Cot 23, 1 upon 10, 23. tan 53, 1 upon cot 53. Do you got my thought process? What did I just said? From sum, if you want to convert something into product, this is the only way. And it's over. Cot 53 plus tan 23. Cot 53 plus tan 23 divide by tan 23 cot 53. It will get cancelled out. It will go in the numerator. Tan 23 cot 53. Are they in the options? Are they in the options? I don't think so. So take their complementary. 10 complementary is cot. 63 complementary is, I think, 57. Take complementary of cot as 10. 53 complementary is 27. Is it in the options? Sorry, it's 67. 67, 27. Oh, 37. यार आज क्या हुआ? 80 कर दिया मैंने. Okay, 37. 90. This plus this should be 90, na? Okay. Cot 67, tan 37. Cot 67, tan 37. Chalo. With this, I'm calling it as a day. Now your Tausif sir will come and will teach you some very, very, very good vocab, okay? Or maybe the complete English. Please write it down in your notebooks with this approach as well. So take care of yourself. Have a great time. See you tomorrow in the third session of trigonometry. Take care of yourself. Have a great time.